Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Ntabilen Ramile from Dr. Ntabi Speaking. I am excited about the series that I'll be doing with you over the next 10 weeks. I'll be talking to you about the 10 benefits of mentoring for your personal brand. Today we're looking at the 7th benefit of mentoring on your personal brand. And the 7th benefit is a benefit of soundness. If you have a mentor, he or she will also help you to stay sound. If you heard me in the previous recordings, one of the things I mentioned is that things won't always go your way. You can have great plans, but in the implementation process, there could be challenges. And when I say this, I'm not negative, but I am just preparing you. But you probably know this to be true, that you can have great thoughts, great ideas, but you are not always able to anticipate what could go wrong or what could be a challenge. Now, the first thing that I want you to take note of is that you are the pro of your personal brand everywhere you go. In other words, if you say you stand for a particular personal brand, you are not just seen as that in your workplace, but wherever you go, people will always judge you according to what you say you stand for, even if you are not in your office. For example, think of a pastor. People expect pastors to behave morally everywhere they go. So they're not expected to be moral only when they are at church preaching. Even at a mall, people still expect you to be a pastor. If you go to an event, people expect you to be a pastor because that is a personal brand that you chose to represent. It doesn't only apply to pastors, it applies to all of us. Once you declare that you stand for something, you are going to represent that thing in every space that you enter. Number 2, remember that your behavior matters everywhere. And this is what your mentor will guide you in. So in instances where you realize that your behavior might not be consistent because of either what you are going through or because of what is happening in your business, you can always rely on your mentor to help you, to guide you, to support you, maybe even refer you to other places where you could get help, because it is very, very important to be consistent in your behavior. So consistency is not only in the service that you provide or the product that you are selling. Remember that people like people and people buy from people. So you cannot separate your behavior from your service when you are talking about personal branding. So people care about how you behave as much as they care about what you offer. And I'm emphasizing this because I have seen this be a mistake of many other people. They will say to you, what does my behavior have to do with the product that I am selling you? So you want to make sure that if you want to behave a certain way, create a private space where you can be comfortable behaving in certain ways, and make sure that when you are in public, you engage in behaviors that will not contradict your personal brand. Number 3, things will not always go your way. I already mentioned this. So you need to be sound during a time of challenge, in instances where you're not making the profit that you were hoping to make, in instances where clients are not responding the way you want them to. This is a time when you will need a good mentor to support you so that you are guided in knowing what to do. And fourthly, remember that there will always be demands on you. There will always be expectations put on your personal brand, even during difficult times, people will still expect you to perform as if nothing is wrong. People will always expect you to deliver the service as if nothing is challenging in the economy. So this can create a negative pressure on you. Sometimes you can even feel bitter. You can even feel like your clients don't understand you, they don't appreciate you. During these times, you have to have a mentor you can rely on so that you are kept sound. And when you are sound, like I said, you are consistent. And lastly, you need to have a thick skin. When you have a thick skin, you will constantly be sound. That means you're not going to allow every single offense to offend you. You're not going to allow every single difficulty to pull you down. Allow your mentor to work with you and help you develop a thick skin so that you are consistent in your offers that you represent and that are associated with your personal brand. If you enjoyed today's content and you found it valuable, share it with 4 other people, and remember to subscribe to my channel, like and comment below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me. At Dr. Ntabi Speaking, I have the following offers. Number 1, an online personal brand course, which is where I help you build your personal brand from scratch to finish. And I also help you in the implementation process of your personal brand to ensure that you become successful in your work or your business. Number 2, I have a mentoring program. As you have a personal brand, you will definitely have some goals that you want to implement successfully. So the mentoring program is there to help you, guide you, and support you as you implement your goals. Thirdly, I have a coaching program for authors, which is a program that I use to help people write what I call a business card book. This is a book that will help position your personal brand, and it will also position you as an expert. Remember, whatever you write about is what you become known for. Fourthly, I offer premium one-on-one coaching, which is tailored for your specific needs. And fifthly, I offer speaking and training sessions for corporates. I help them build successful personal brands which are informed by their skills and talents. And remember, when you have a strong personal brand, you are in the best position to help your organization implement its vision successfully.